Hello again, this is Attorney Craig and this is One Lawyer's Opinion. And today we're going to talk about Bruce Jenner and the question of where will Bruce Jenner go? And what we mean by that is when he's in public, where will he go to the bathroom? And what brings this about is a couple of days ago, May 18th, Kim Kardashian, Bruce Jenner's stepdaughter, was in a television interview in which she stated that she had observed Bruce to be wearing women's clothing and makeup, and that he looks like well, she referred to him as a she. She looks like a beautiful woman. So the question is, where will Bruce go when he's out in public? And if there's any guideline at all, it might be in the more recent California state law regarding the allowance of transgenders to use the bathroom of the opposite sex in the school place. And it's basically once a person has begun the transition and they also present in the opposite sex, a boy can now start using a girl's bathroom. Kind of an awkward situation, we can all imagine. Girls' gym, boys in a girls' gym, girls' locker room, girls' showers. But if we use those rules as a guideline, such as how you present, what sex do you present with, and that's the bathroom that you can use, then Bruce may start using the woman's bathroom, I suppose, if he starts presenting in public as a woman. We don't see that yet. Bruce has not appeared in public in women's clothing per se. Now, I've looked at the various images on the internet, and I don't see any that appear to be women's clothing on Bruce. So apparently he's doing this in secret, cross-dressing or dressing as a woman. And so until such time that he dresses as a woman, I suppose he'll use the men's bathroom out in public. And once he starts wearing women's attire and makeup and looks like a woman, I suppose that he will be using the women's bathroom in public. And really, there's not a lot of guidance, though, on the federal level. Basically, the federal law is for the providing of restrooms in the workplace, and it only states that you need to make reasonable access to the employees of a restroom, and there is no designation as to what restroom transgenders will use, but that if you do have a single room restroom in the workplace, then it must be gender neutral. But you're not compelled to have a single room restroom in the workplace, and you can designate the male and the female restrooms. But it's coming down, it appears, on how you present is going to be the determining factor. So, you know, Bruce in his interview several weeks ago with Diane Sawyer had stated that he still prefers women, and he's never been with a man. So he's going, if he does present in public as a woman in the future, he will most likely be better off going into the women's bathroom. However, you have a situation where there's a guy who's outwardly showing as a woman who likes women and is going into women's bathrooms. So I don't know how comfortable a lot of people will feel with that. But this is just, it seems like an area of the law that things start to become awkward, and there's no real black or white, you know, if you're transitioning but you're not outwardly appearing of a particular sex, you cannot go into that particular sex's restroom. At least under California state laws, it applies to schools, if that's any guidance. And so it's probably going to freak less people out if a person going into a public restroom looks like they should belong, at least on its face. If it looks correct, then I guess you're in the correct place. But we're still waiting for Bruce to appear in public in women's clothing and makeup. And it'll be interesting to see which restrooms he starts using when that occurs. So basically my take here is legally things are quite awkward. There are inconsistencies, I suppose, from state to state. It looks like the bottom line is that the law does want to strike a compromise, a severe compromise, to people who may not want Bruce in their bathroom. But it's just the nature of the beast. Quite awkward, to say the least, and legally quite awkward. Anyway, that's one lawyer's opinion. What's yours?
But somebody told me